Hey guys, what's up? It's Powerbang here, and I'm bringing you the next war recap. Now, this is the war that I put up with the extreme mismatch on the top with the heroes, and we did manage to pull through. We were able to bring a game basically for this war, and our Town Hall 10s took care of business. Our Town Hall 9s and Town Hall 8s were spot on, so it was a great war from us. It's nice to put one together when we really needed it. So, without further ado, let's go ahead check out the opponent. They had quite a few 3-star attacks. No surprise there. I will say that most of their 3-stars came from their max level heroes dropping down to hit our Town Hall 9s, which I kind of expected would happen. We were able to overcome that by putting up 23 3-stars of our own. And, we did our best and pretty much had the war in hand from the opening tip. So let's go ahead and check out some attacks here. We'll go ahead and look at the damage first of all. These are max level bases, and we put 2 on most everything, and the ones that we didn't get 2 on, the war was well in hand, and we were actually going for 3 stars on those bases. So kind of cool. Didn't expect to really be in that position, but we were. So we'll take it, and we tried to take advantage of the opportunity to get some bases 3-starred up top. But, it didn't work out this time, but we were happy to come away with the victory here. So missed a few of the Town Hall 9s, very high percentage, 2 stars on those. Everything else, though, 3-starred. So going back up to the top, let's just start up top and check out their number 1. So completely max base, and because sees an opportunity here around the outside of this base to pick up quite a few percent. And this is one of those bases that the design is very, very 3-starable. We debated whether or not to go for 3, but this was kind of like setting the tone, I guess, for the war and making sure that we got 2 stars on their Town Hall 10s, because we felt like this was a war that we were going to have to 2-star everything in order to win, and we didn't want to risk going for 1. So he goes ahead, picks up about 10-15% on the outside buildings here, and then he's going to go ahead and make a 3 golem push along, with a giant and a few P.E.K.K.A. And then his max level heroes, because it's the only guy on our squad that has heroes above level 30. So, he's able to match up with these guys pretty well, but the rest of us not so much. So he gets in, drops a free spell. Nothing super special about the attack, just makes a push at the off-center Town Hall here, and his level 40 queen is basically going to back everything up and do some serious damage here. So as soon as she locks onto that Town Hall, it's going to be good night, and this base is going to be done. So that Town Hall goes down. She's going to take out the Expo next. She still has her ability. She goes ahead, uses her ability, gets the 50% locked up right now, and then, several more buildings that could have gone down here. That wizard on the bottom could have kept going around. He had golems up to tank, and that queen could have probably cleaned up that whole bottom side. Probably looking at a 65 to 70% 2-star there had he finished it out. So awesome raid, because way to get the war started off right and getting that 2-star on their number 1. So let's take a look at one more Town Hall 10 attack. This is going to be an attack by P-Dunk. And same thing, he's going at a very high level base. Again, level 40 heroes across the board. Gotta love that. And he's doing the same thing here. So he sends in some balloons to this bottom compartment, and the whole goal is to basically just open up percentage. We're looking for 2 stars here, and he's sending in the giant for distraction and some hogs to get the lure. Smartly, he takes out that mortar. And then the balloons are actually finishing up that compartment on bottom. So once he gets the lure, he's going to drag it over to the side, do a standard kind of CC kill here, gets that archer to kind of group everything up. We'll fast forward through this portion of it. So he's grouping everything up with his archers. He brought 34 archers. So gets everything in a nice group, zaps it, and then takes care of the balloon there. And then once that's done, he's got archers kind of hitting the outside buildings here, again for percentage. Notice what he's done here, 1 archer on each of the bottom buildings, and he's basically picking off quite a bit from the outside of this base before he ever starts his raid. So finally the golems come in. 2 golems enter the base here. He wall breaks in and then sends in several max level giants along with 1 P.E.K.K.A. With only some mid-level heroes. I mean, you can see his heroes are in the mid-20s, which is, you know, fairly low for Town Hall 10, but at the same time, you know, enough to do some decent damage. The Inferno is taking care of basically only giants and high level or high hit point troops. And his king jumps in, his queen gets, you know, in range of that town hall and takes it out. And you'll notice, you know, they do a push through the core here, taking out some buildings, and you know he's wiping up the bottom half of this base now for 50%. The 50% well in hand. His queen's still at full life. He's got archers all around the outside for open percentage, and he's got, you know, 3 wizards, an archer, and a giant still in the bag. And that's how you do it, guys. So he takes down the max level base with pretty low level heroes compared to, you know, his own. And, you know, 59%. Gotta love it. 2 stars. So that's what we were basically doing, was going for the sure 2 stars on their Town Hall 10s and then trying to basically 3-star everything else. So we'll move into the 3-star attacks now on their Town Hall 9s. First off, we're going to look at Top Dog's attack here on number 11. And he's going to start out just kind of a traditional lure up top. 2 balloons come in. The goal here is to take out that cannon, but those Teslas are having none of it. He does get it out, and the trailing hog there gets that balloon out of the clan castle. Very important to send the trailing hog. Sends in a hog here to try to trip some giant bombs that are in these locations up there. Does not get them tripped, but doesn't want to spend any more hogs trying to get that done. So he anchors over on the right side of the map. Go ahead, fast forward through this part. Normal kill squad, witches, wizards, archer, queen backing it up. Gets everything taken down. And then you're going to see the golem come in. Wall breakers open that compartment. And then once the funnel's created by that wizard on bottom, you're going to see that king come down, and he's going to lock on to that archer queen. Excellent job on the funnel. Nowhere else for those heroes to go. They're going to go ahead and get taken out. So in come the hogs now to those buildings that are firing at the heroes. Giant comes down for distraction, followed up by targeted hogs. Very, very nice. Giant bombs are set off on the bottom there. Double giant bomb. Kind of a half-assed double giant bomb, if you ask me, but it's taken out just by a few hogs. So very, very efficient. The heal down at the bottom really helps the few hogs that are down there take care of those Teslas. And then targeted hogs come in from the from the top, and he's got, you know, the hog standing and heals the whole time here. And it looks like probably some giant bombs up top. Yep, same exact spot as on the bottom. You know, the beauty of a symmetrical base. You kind of know where everything's at. So very few hogs here left, and he's going to use his final heal here to get those 4 hogs through 2 Teslas, a wizard tower, and an archer tower. Excellent job. He's got 3 wizards still in the bag here, and check what he is able to get out of those wizards. So first, check out the hogs. Takes out the final defense. They turn, wipe out the skillies. They're into cleanup. This king is going to start killing his kill squad, and, you know, that witch goes down, and they're coming over here. Now watch the king aggro onto the wizard and the giant here. He's saved some wizards here. And as soon as he hops the wall, he's got wizards coming over to help, and he deploys the last one. They take out that king just as the giant dies. Now he's got the rest of his kill squad, you know, to finish the rest of the base. A few hogs still remaining, and they take out the rest, and that's going to be 3 stars. Nice job, Top Dog. A little shaky there at the end just because you lost a lot of hogs, but excellent job, man. I really liked the way you took out that king towards the end there, and, you know, really made it happen. So let's check out number 14 next. This is an attack by Trigger, and Trigger just takes apart this base. He comes at it with it looks like a shattered entry here with the GoHo. Uses a minion on the side here to create a funnel. Very, very nice touch. Does it on the other side as well. And then wizards up the core here. Take out these buildings, and then he's going to open up the wall. As soon as that mortar shell landed, he sent the wall breakers in. Breaks in just fine. Now he's headed in. Lovely lava hound coming out of the clan castle. So, you know, his queen's going to be busy with that for a while, but the nice thing is that king does not give a crap about that lava hound. So he goes and does work on the enemy archer queen, takes her out, and he's going to go ahead and use his ability, and he's tanking now for those hogs that are coming in. Very, very nice. The archer queen is still working on that lava hound, and the king was tanking for the hogs there on the side. They take out the defenses on that bottom right side. A heal comes down there to take care. That giant bomb in that compartment never triggered, so that's really cool. Giant comes in to shield from the top left, and he's got several hogs coming in, and he's going to probably have to throw down a heal spell there as well to get those hogs through all of that concentrated defense. Very nice job, especially with the king there. Final few hogs come in from that bottom left. He had to wait on that for those golems to get moving up here. Just like that, they tripped those double giant bombs. He does lose a few hogs. The golems took their sweet freaking time getting over there to trip that double giant bomb position. But that's that, guys. The rest of the wizards are deployed, you know, around the base. He probably could have stood to use a heal there in the core while the hogs were going through in the first place, but he still has 8 hogs left over, as well as his kill squad and a queen at full life, and he's got a heal left in the bag. So completely wrecked this base. Total domination. Gotta love it, Trigger. Nice 3-star, man. Let's go ahead, check out number 18 next. I believe this is an attack by Jiggy. Hop in here and see what he's got in store for this base. This is a cool kind of a hybrid attack. He's chosen to bring only 4 tanks for this base, and he substituted one of them for 5 hogs and a few cleanup troops. So in comes the golem from the bottom left. Lots of tanking being done here. The funnel's being created on the right side there and the far left corner. And then you're going to see 2 wall breakers come in to open up that corner, and the golem's going to be, you know, tanking for the rest of his troops and heroes as they enter the base at those archer towers. So in comes his king, in comes the queen. He's got a jump spell for that enemy archer queen just in case she does not jump that wall. And as his troops approach, she's got the little question mark there. Finally is like, hey, I'm going to shoot you. So King jumps over, rages up, and does not quite get her taken care of. The drag there is posing a little bit of a problem. That queen was left, which is a sliver of life, but the archer queen of his is going to get some serious work done here. She's going to take care of that dragon by using her ability, wiping out the rest of it, and then one-shotting this queen and taking her out. So once that's done, the clan castle, the air defense over there, and the queen are taken out, and he can send in his lava hounds to the first air defense here in the bottom, as well as targeted balloons in behind. He's going to rage into that first air defense, and then as they move to the second air defense over on the far right corner, he's basically going to send in his last lava hound, and then targeted balloons to that section as well. Rages will go in there, and you might notice he's still got another air defense up in that top portion, but check this out. He's got some hogs here, as well as a heal spell, so he drops the heal spell there, keeps all of his hogs alive, and he's taken out that air defense. Doesn't quite get it all the way down, but check out the last lava hounds that get over there, and they're going to blow up right now, take out the last air defense, and his balloons are basically going to clean up the rest of this base. So that's that for this base. Very nice job, Jiggy. Like what you did with the hybrid, the hogs there taking out that final air defense. If you guys can find air defenses close enough to the outside of the base, definitely give it a look and see if you can drop a tank in favor of, you know, maybe taking out one of those air defenses with hogs. So nice work. Another 3-star for the good guys. Next, we're going to take a look at number 22. This is an attack by Amon the Great. This attack was probably my favorite of the war. He's going to bring a shattered LaLoon here and only 14 balloons. But I want you guys to pay attention to the entry here. Look at how much value he's going to get for his entry and how his heroes stay alive to completely wreck this base. So he creates his funnel here with the wizards behind 2 golems. Ends up wall breaking in. And lightnings the clan castle troops. So there's the lightning. Takes them out. Wall breaks in. Trails his king and queen. And then the enemy archer queen comes up to the wall, but he didn't actually jump the wall or anything. He basically uses a rage spell here, and the friendly Archer Queen fires over the wall, takes her out, gets the air defense next. So one air defense down, the Queen down, the clan castle down. The King and the Golems move down to the second air defense. The Queen's going to take that out as well. And then they continue to work over there. Now, in the meantime, he's got his lava hounds coming in from the backside here. Targeted balloons coming in, basically taking out everything left that can hurt his air raid. Another lava hound into the last air defense, perfectly timed so that it picks up the aggro there before the loons get in. The Queen completely wrecks the bottom compartment, still taking out defenses, takes out a Tesla. Now she's working on the town hall. I mean, absolute domination by Amon here. That was a great raid. Takes out the town hall here with the Queen. The balloons are in cleanup mode. She still lives and is able to assist with the cleanup here. Pups all over the base. Has an unbroken hound still. Just an absolutely perfect raid. Great plan, man. Love to see just absolutely crushing bases like that. That was awesome. All right, next raid we're going to take a look at is another unique raid. Really like the approach here. This is a raid by Bronx on their number 23. And so you're going to basically see a heck of a lot of witches and then some hogs. So in come the golems here from the top side. He's going to create a funnel, a wide funnel there with a couple wizards. And he's basically trying to keep his witches that he's going to deploy here shortly staying in the middle and not, running around the base. So that's the goal here. Wall breakers come in, and he tries to break into the first set. I don't know if he was successful there. It doesn't look like he was, but no big deal. He's gonna deal with it, and move on here. So all of these compartments are basically taken care of. The wall breakers open up the first wall here, and the golems are gonna basically beat through with the help of the wizards. In come the witches. Look at all those crazy witches. He drops his jump spell. He tried to alter it a little bit to get them, going where he wanted them to go. The skeletons head in first along with the golems, and they're basically coming out front. His goal is to get into the main compartment here. He's got another jump spell. Check this out. Drops his rage. The lava hound up there that came out of the clan castle is keeping him busy, but now he's got hogs coming into the side towers here, and is taking those out while they're focused on, the troops that are coming into the core. Awesome job here. Another jump spell still in the bag is going to help his troops get out of the core as soon as they work through the town hall and the expos that are up in there. So when that happens and more stuff gets distracted, see that jump spell come in. He's got hogs coming in the backside just like so, targeted to the defenses. And this raid is pretty much done at this point. I mean, just absolutely demolishes the base. He's still got his heroes up in the core, finally loses the king, but there's only 2 Teslas left in the whole base, and he's sandwiching them from both sides. Gets the giant bombs triggered, the hogs step over, smash that Tesla, all the defenses down, and now it's just a matter of cleanup. So excellent raid, Bronx. This was a cool strategy. I was surprised by the army composition that you chose, but it was a nice surprise. It was really nice seeing something different. And, I saw that I believe you had a 6-star war. I'm not entirely sure here, but I thought I saw you bust this troop composition out again. I may be wrong, but either way, I liked it. Love to see it some more. So last couple raids here. We're going to take a look at number 28 here. This is an attack by JLC. All right, so notice the air defense. Very close together, excuse me, leaves the base very vulnerable. And he's going to do a shattered entry here. So he's going to send in 2 golems, create the funnel with the wizards here, and then as soon as he's ready, he's going to drop the Archer Queen and then the jump spell to get into this base and redirect his golems towards that enemy queen. So the jump spell's perfect. It leads into all the compartments that he needs to get into. It's going to get him to the queen and to both air defenses here. 2 golems head in. The king trails. The lava hound in the CC, the king doesn't care about at all. So he just rolls up and he's going to take out that air defense. No big deal. Uses his ability and that air defense is done. So the queen's going to go ahead and take care of that lava hound. And at this point, the king's just doing some extra tanking, which is very nice. It allows the wizard on bottom to do his thing, and you know, those Expos are occupied basically while the queen takes them out. So at this point, he's got 2 hounds, or 3 hounds actually, sends them in, you know, soaking up all of those air traps. Check that out. 4 air traps soaked up by the first hound. He sends the second one right away to replace it. Actually, a 5th trap there soaked up by that first hound. Targeted balloons come in, and then he's got a couple rage spells left in the bag. This was the first attack on the base, so he still has an unused lightning, just due to the fact these guys had, you know, lava hounds and dragons and stuff in their clan castle. Rages up through the base, you know, has a little trouble going into the sweeper, but no big deal. Very quickly takes that out along with all of the other defenses. 2 Teslas in the middle is all that remains, and those balloons are helped with the rage. They completely take it out, and at this point, nothing left that can be done. Pups are all over the place, and the balloons are going to go ahead and take out the high hit point storages up top, and that's going to be a wrap for this base. 3 stars for JLC. Excellent work, man. Nice war to you. So, last raid, guys, we're going to take a look at some Town Hall 8 action. This is the Great Gatsby. He's bringing a hog attack on their number 29. Notice the 2 double giant bomb potential positions on the left and the right. He's going to go ahead and send hogs at these positions and see if he can trip those bombs. The first building that he takes out is the Archer Tower, and boom, both double giant bombs are there, and he gets the lure with those few hogs that he sent in. So nice job there, getting just tons of value for just a few hogs. I think 4 hogs took out a defensive structure, 2 giant bombs, and got the lure. So he's going to basically group up this dragon, drop some distraction troops, and then take it out with a wizard. Once that's done, he comes at the other side, pre-heals the giant bomb location, because it's pretty obvious where it is in this base, and then he's basically got just heal spells for his hogs. I mean, 3 heals, able to keep everything up. They work through the base, hardly lose anything as they head through here. All the defenses are going down. Fast forward at this point, I mean, this thing's in the bag, so tons of hogs left over into cleanup, and he's just got a few builder huts in the corners that he's going to have to get to. So they take out the town hall, get the king taken down, and then you know, just clean up. That's about it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this recap. It was fun, you know, playing these guys and, you know, working them over pretty good for how, you know, overmatched we were from the top side. So we'll go ahead and check out our bases just real quick to kind of show you what they did to us as far as, you know, their Town Hall 10s. They actually failed on a couple of our bases up top to get 2 stars, but then you see Drew is our top Town Hall 9. You'll see that they started dropping down to hit our Town Hall 9s, and, you know, they basically wrecked the top 6, 7 Town Hall 9s with the exception of mine. And, you know, the Town Hall 9 attack started at 16 down, basically. And, you know, they had a few 3 stars here and there. They cleaned up our Town Hall 8s. But, you know, those max level heroes, I mean, if you look at, you know, number 5 attacked our number 12, number 7 attacked our 13, number 3 attacked 14, number 8 attacked 15, you know, 2 attacked 11, number 7 attacked 9, and number 6 attacked 8. So all those are Town Hall 10s. You know, we'll live with that. You know, what are you going to do? But good game to the Chinese guys over there. It was fun to go up against some tough Town Hall 10 bases. I'm sure our guys had a blast. Moving over to the current war, we have another Chinese clan. So this should be a little bit more even. They've got the same amount of Town Hall 10s as we do. They've got, I think, 3 with max level heroes, which is, you know, again, more than us. But I think we are a little bit stronger than them at the Town Hall 9 level. So it should be more or less a little bit more even this time around. We'll do our best and see if we can come on with another victory. So thanks for tuning in, guys. This is Powerbang, and I am signing out till next time. Thanks so much, guys, for checking out my video. If you feel like you learned something here today and you're a better attacker for having watched it, your clanmates will probably feel the exact same way. So do me a favor, share this video with them, get them to the channel, and chances are your clan's going to be exploding for 3 stars from top to bottom before you know it. Thanks, and we'll catch you next time.